Okay. Global variables are the variables which we are declaring globally. Means what? Uh, Whenever you are writing any program, suppose I have that 100 lines of code, for example, and in that I want to use a single variable in all the loops or all the functions which I'm going to use in that program. So this is called as global variable. This concept is there in all the languages, global variable and the local variable. For example, you can see here x is equal to awesome. Okay, so this x is equal to awesome. This is the global variable. Why? Because I have declared it at the start. Means I have not declared it under any of the particular function or any of the loop. I have used directly it at the start. So I can use this particular variable throughout my program. Okay. For example, now here def my function. Here I have defined one function in the Python. This is how we are defining the function in the Python. Def space my function, double round bracket open close and the colon. And then under that you are printing something. I'm printing a value of x. Okay. And so here my function ends. Okay, here my function ends. My function is having only one line. What is that? Print. Print Python is x, whatever the value of x. That is awesome. Python is awesome. This I want to print. Okay, and here I have called my function. This is the syntax for calling the function. Here I have defined the function def my function func, and then I have included the part whatever I want to write in that function inside this definition only. But whenever I'm calling the function, my program will get executed. That this function will get executed. Means here how this x is equal to awesome is global. How I can say that this variable is global? Because I have declared this variable outside the function or start of the program, and I am directly using inside this particular function. For example, I will run this. Okay. So how, what is the meaning of it that I will tell you. Here you can see now I'm running this program. So what will be my output here? My output is Python is awesome. Okay. So as I told you, second and third line is nothing but the definition of any function, and this fifth line is calling of a function. If I will not call this function, suppose I am making it as a comment. Okay, I'm making it as a comment and I'm only defining this function. So my program will not give any output. Why? It will not give any output. Why? Because I have not called that function. Whenever you are calling, this code will get execute. This second and third line code will get execute. If you are not calling that function, your code will not get execute. It will be only definition of your function. Okay. So now I'm just adding here one more variable under this definition of function. That is, suppose for example, I'm adding one more variable y is equal to ABC. So this is the string variable which I'm declaring under my function. I'm not declaring it outside the function. So this function, this particular variable is called as local variable, which is locally declared. But I cannot use this variable outside the function. Okay, I can use or I can print this variable inside the function only. Now I'm printing it over here. Print in bracket y. Okay, so it will print the value of y. Okay, you can see it has printed value of y as ABC, and then Python is awesome after calling of this function. But if I will try to print this value of y outside the function, then what will happen? What will happen? It will not give, it will give an error to me because this is not global function. Okay. Okay, it has used this y. Okay, we will from other terminal, file new. Here I will show you. Okay. Now it is running. Okay, you can see here I have got an error as I told you. Why I have got an error? Because this y is not a global variable. It is a local variable which is declared inside this function. It is not a global. Okay. But if I will print x outside this function, then it will get accurate output. That is awesome. Okay, you can see here. It has given me the output as awesome. Why? Because this is a global variable which I can use throughout the program. Throughout the program, wherever I require this x, I can use directly. I do not have to declare once again. But this y is a local variable which I can use only under a particular function. Okay, got it? Any doubt? काय doubt आहे इथे?